Okay, we are live. We are live here. We're live in two different places right now, you guys. The world is amazing. It's absolutely incredible what we can do. I am just going to go ahead and we're on a webinar. I'm going to mute everybody out on the webinar. Welcome to everybody who is joining us via the webinar, Renee and Kara and Courtney and Mary and everyone else, Christina, who's popping on. And then we're also on Facebook Live. What's up, everybody out there in Facebook land? Beautiful. Well, my name is Ashley Castro, and I'm super honored and excited to be dropping in with all of you today. And today I'm just going to be sharing a little bit of my story and my journey. And I'm just honored for everybody showing up and tuning in and hearing about my story and about the social sharing economy, about this amazing community, about this awesome company called Purium and what we really have available here. So welcome everybody who's hopping on. So glad that you guys are here. So glad you could be joining us. Again, I was just saying, so my name, for those of you who I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet. What's up, Derek? Yay. Oh, so many loves hopping on. Okay, so my name is Ashley Castro, and I live in the beautiful mountains east of San Diego in a little town called Pine Valley. I am a mama. I have a 5-year-old. I have a 3-year-old. And we've got, you guys can see here, baby number 3. She's cooking away. And we're expecting her in February. And so I have had the honor and privilege of being a part of this amazing community and a part of the social sharing economy for the past almost 3 years now. I'll have my 3-year anniversary in February. Yay! And so I'm just going to go ahead. That's me now. This is me now. And I want to flash you guys back to about 14 years ago. The year is 2004, and little Ashley is graduating from high school. And I don't know about you guys, actually maybe drop some comments and some love if you can relate to this, but when I graduated from high school, there was basically one choice that was laid out for me to do next, which is go to college, more school. And being the very independent, free-spirited person that I have always found myself being, going to college just was not what I want to do. Completely broke my parents' heart that I didn't want to go to college. They were so concerned and so worried. What was I going to do? They really needed me to get some type of trade or certificate to feel secure and confident in my future. So I had always loved fashion and hair and art, and I decided to pursue becoming a hairstylist. I had been cutting friends' hairs for years and thought, I'll do that. It'll give me a fun job, at least a fun career, and something where I'm not like in that 9 to 5. So I took out about $20,000 in loans to go to one of the nicest hair schools in the world, really. And during that time, to start paying off my loans and supporting myself, I started working at a little cafe as a barista. I got involved in a myriad of things over the next couple of years, always kind of looking for what was going to be that job that was going to allow me to interact with people, to make an impact, and also, though, to kind of have fun and control my own schedule and not go through that kind of grind that I had seen my parents and so many other people go through. So I was in constant pursuit of what that would be. And I went, basically for the next 6 years, I went through this process of all sorts of dreams and thoughts and ideas that I was going to open my own cafe. I got really passionate and involved with the organic food movement, and I thought I would open like an organic juice bar cafe, be a barista, that I would maybe have a haircutting studio in the back. And, I just was like, how can I do this? And basically the average cost to start a business of that nature was about $65,000. It's like, okay, and I got to get all this money and do all this and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I had these dreams. I had that passion to do it though. And then rewind or fast forward or whichever direction you want to go. But about 6 years ago, I met my now husband and we fell madly in love and made our perfect, precious little starseed Luna very, very quickly. And I found myself at this peak of, developing my career as an entrepreneur and wanting to start my own business. I found myself wanting to just be a stay-at-home mom and to be with my babes. There was nothing more that I wanted than to raise my own children and not have someone else raise them. But I also wanted at this point to make an impact. By this time in my life, I had gotten very passionate again about the organic food movement and just consciousness and love and activism. And so I really wanted to be making an impact. And also in Southern California, I needed to be supporting my family in some way to stay home. So at this time, the internet was the perfect place to be able to start a business. So much had changed since I had graduated from high school. And now all of a sudden, you guys know it. How many people do you know that have an online business? So when I was pregnant with our first daughter, Luna, I was introduced to the world of social media, of Instagram, of blogging, and of people having home-based businesses. I was like, wow, this is so cool. I can do this. And I did. So I started an Etsy shop, and I was running an Etsy shop for about 2.5 years. I started a blog. I started growing my Instagram platform. And as wonderful as it was, and as much as it allowed me the freedom to be home and to be a mom, I really felt in total burnout, being a solo entrepreneur and trying to maintain all the creative energy to, keep the Etsy shop going and to fulfill all the orders and do all the customer service on my own. And if we ever wanted to take a vacation or take a break, I had to completely stop making money. There was no such thing as, paid vacations or paid time off or paid sick time. And then there was all the creative content that I needed to pour into it. And long story short, you guys, I found myself pregnant with our second little sweet baby and in total burnout over our home-based businesses, feeling like I needed to take it bigger. I needed to do more. And I was introduced to the idea and concept of residual income, where I could create something that instead of like planting a tomato, I'm really into gardening. So if you're into gardening, you'll get this analogy. But instead of planting a tomato where I'm going to harvest fruit from it, but then that plant is going to, go back into the earth. And the next year I'm going to have to plant another tomato plant. That's kind of like the dollar per hour model. You only get paid if you show up and go to work. I heard about this thing called planting trees or creating residual income. And if you plant a tree, you do that initial work. And if you love it and take care of it and give it some basic tending, you're going to get fruit from that tree every year. And you don't have to keep planting those same trees. So residual income was introduced to me as this concept where I started seeing people on the internet like, I'm off traveling and like doing all this amazing stuff, living on the beach with my family, and I'm making a 6-figure income. And I would kind of laugh like, what are these scammy people talking about? Like, what is this? So I was introduced, though, to the idea and the concept of the social sharing economy. And probably everybody here, drop some love in the comments. Let me know if you've heard of the social sharing economy. You guys have heard of Uber. You've heard of Lyft, Airbnb. I'll tell you the most recent one. I got some non-toxic perfumes, and this perfume company was like, hey, share this link with your friends and family. They'll get a little free sample kit. They just have to pay shipping, and then you'll get $20 off your next order. I was like, okay, cool. So many companies. How many companies are utilizing this, what we call the social sharing economy, where it's just affiliate marketing? And the reason why companies are doing this is because we all know that people's real stories are way more enticing, are way more believable, and they sell more product. Real stories sell product versus having just like paid actors, So companies are getting really smart. They're removing the middleman. They're even removing grocery stores, and they're just putting things into the hands of people to be able to share. So what this has created is a massive explosion in the ability, in my ability and in your ability and all of our abilities to have home-based businesses. I read a fact this morning that a new home-based business is started every 10 seconds. A new home-based business is started. it is the way that the economy is just flowing right now. And how awesome, because who doesn't want to work from home? It's the best. It's absolutely amazing, whether you're a mom or not, or whatever you have going on. So anyways, back to kind of my story where I was in this place where I was like, okay, residual income, that sounds amazing. Well, I'm going to create it myself, create my own platform where people can download all these, courses from me, e-courses. And again, I realized how much work, how much time, and how expensive it actually was to create those websites, to create those courses. Now, so the next thing that happens is I'm reminded of network marketing. Who here has heard of network marketing? Did you guys ever have an aunt that like sold Mary Kay? I had this remembrance of my aunt coming over when I was 10 or something, and bringing all of her makeup and doing her samples. And so at this time that I was introduced to the social sharing economy, I was thinking, okay, this sounds a lot like network marketing, like people selling those Tupperwares, and oh my gosh, I could never do that. That is not me. But I realized that it was that business model that people were using that actually was really creating the most abundance in people's lives. And so I thought, okay, I'm open to this. I'm open to this if I ever found like maybe the perfect right company, and did not think that would ever happen. But at this point, I needed a solution. I was praying in a solution, literally pacing around my side yard, pregnant, getting ready to birth my second baby, going, how am I going to do this so I can stay home with both my kids? And I met a woman on Instagram. Her name is Sarah Rhinelander. Sarah, I love you so much. I ran across her Instagram, and this was a woman that was just speaking my language. She was talking about being a catalyst for radical transformation, for supporting people through deep healing organic foods, which I was so passionate about. And she was talking about how she was making money in a way that was in alignment with her integrity and her belief system, in a way that was really supporting of the collective to thrive, and not just kind of like the CEO classic business model, where most people, I read another statistic that over 50% of Americans feel underpaid in their jobs. She was talking about really shifting this paradigm to where people were returning to a state of joy and excitement with how they were bringing in money for themselves. And I was just like all ears, reached out to her. I was like, girl, what are you doing? What is it that you have? Excuse me. I'm getting over a little cold here. And she responded, and she sent me a video. I open up this video. It's called Farm to Family. Who knows it? Who's ever seen it? I open up this video, and here's this guy, the owner of the company, Dave Sandoval. I see him, and I'm like, this guy's a wizard. He's a green foods wizard. I could just tell. You know what I mean? So I saw the video, and it just struck me in my heart. I showed my husband right away. I was like, okay, if this is real, and if the way that they're working their business model is real, it sounds way too good to be true. But this is something we have to look into. Now, again, I have very high standards. I'm very picky. I heard that 2 weeks later, Dave Sandoval was actually going to be about 2.5 hours away from where I live, doing a little one-day conference. I was like, we have to go. We have to see if this person is real, if this is legit. I'm not going to get involved with anything that's like shady in any way. I really want to check this out. So we didn't wait to order. I actually went ahead and ordered some products. For those of you that don't know what Purium is, so Sarah, as I reached out to her on Instagram, she responded. And what I learned is that she had partnered with an organic, non-GMO superfoods company that had been around for, at this time, it was a little over 20 years. They were just leaders in the industry and in the organic food movement, really passionate about non-GMOs and all the things I'm passionate about. Every single green light was, every single check mark was just like, okay, awesome. This sounds amazing. And so when I looked into the company, the owners, the product, everything was just so incredible. It was all a yes for me, the community, the people that were involved. And then it got down to, okay, how does the business model actually work? How does this work? How am I going to make money? How am I going to get paid? And I'm going to share that with you guys right now, but it's so simple, so beautiful, so generous and heartfelt. And what's really, really special, what's really unique about Purium and about this company is that Dave and Amy, the owners, wanted to do something different. So you know that network marketing kind of model that I was talking about with Mary Kay and all those things that you might know about. Basically, Dave and Amy took that and they took things like Uber, and that, sharing a gift code and getting a discount, the social sharing where you get a little discount and I get a discount, and they merged those two together into what we lovingly call the social sharing economy, aka new school ethical network marketing. So the way that it works is you get a code. You get to run your whole business from the internet. You can also give this code to people in person if you're like a person-to-person type person, or you can do both. And essentially when you give someone this code, they get to go online, put in your discount code on the website, and they're going to get $50 or 25% discount on whatever they want to order. And not just that first time they order, but they're going to continue getting that discount as long as they keep ordering. Super cool is that when they use your discount code, they get hooked up with, free superfoods. And in return, in exchange, you get to earn a 20 to 25% commission on whatever it is that people buy. Whatever the dollar amount is that people are spending, you earn a 20 to 25% commission, which is incredible. I know companies that offer maybe a 5% or don't even offer, you get free product or something of that nature. So Dave and Amy are very generous. You earn a 20 to 25% commission on whatever people buy. And then here's the beautiful thing that really opens up that freedom to choose. That freedom to choose where you want to go, what days you want to work. For me, I'm very pregnant right now, and I've taken most of this pregnancy off from working, but I've still continued to get paid because the way that this gift card system works is as soon as I give someone a gift card, I'm seeing Sarah here on the screen. Sarah Hyatt, what's up, girl? So I'll say, I gave Sarah a gift card when I first started. The first month I started almost 3 years ago. She used that gift card and it connected her to my Superfood Superstore. I didn't have to do anything. Purium took care of the shipping, the handling, the customer service. And now, ever since then, every single month that Sarah has ordered, because she loves these superfoods and gives them, to her baby Bodhi, and they're all having them. So whenever Sarah is getting her superfoods, I'm continuing to earn a commission every time she goes and makes a purchase. But it's basically totally hands off for me. It's so beautiful. It's just like having a tree in your backyard again that you could just go out from and like, oh, I have this apple because I planted this apple tree a couple years ago and gave it a bunch of love, and I still give it love. Sarah, I love you. Thank you for being amazing. But that has allowed me time freedom. It's allowed me to not have to burn myself out working so hard. And there's another opportunity for those who feel excited about developing themselves as a leader and really making a massive impact, because it's beautiful for me to have one tree in my backyard or a couple trees in my backyard, but I have the passion and I have the vision to really want to feed the entire world. I would love if I could feed the entire world with my abundance and with all of the extra fruit that I have to give. And so I'm also, and so many of us here are also on a mission, and what feels so exciting for us right now is helping others to plant those trees and planting an entire forest. So you have the opportunity with this as well to build a team, to support other people, to share their own gift card codes. And there's just this beautiful thing of reciprocity where when you support people to share and to grow their business, it supports your business to grow as well. So it's absolutely amazing in terms of, and you guys, if you have questions right now, if you're on here and you're like, wow, this sounds awesome, I got to know more, feel free to start typing your questions in the chat. I might not see them because of the delay on Facebook, but whoever invited you here will definitely answer those questions. And I encourage you to get back to the person that invited you here just to talk more about this and see how this might be able to support your life. But basically, I just want to talk about how to get started. If you're here and you're like, yes, this is amazing, I'm really needing this in my life, or I want to check this out, It's super simple. Again, whoever invited you here will actually give you a gift card code where you can go. You can get some product for yourself. We have so many amazing products, some of the best CBD on the market, an incredible biomedic, which actually gets rid of the glyphosate in your gut. We have athletes products and immunity products and kids lines, and it's all amazing. Whole foods. It's all made from food. It's the real stuff. Nothing fake or weird, and just some of the best quality ever. So you can go and purchase product, and basically in order to become a brand partner, if you're like, I want this product and I want to build my own business, I want to get these gift card codes, the way that it works is you get your business, kind of like your online business, at a year at a time. And in that year period, you get, your Shopify website, your back office, the customer service, shipping and handling, all of that. And you get unlimited gift card codes for sharing. So you can have as many of those gift card codes redeemed as wanted, as you would like. And the way that works is that by itself, if you were to get it by itself, cost $199. If you, which most people do, spend $250 in product, it costs $99. The most popular thing that people do is spend $500, get $500 in product. I recommend the 40-day Ultimate Nutrition Pack plus a couple bottles of our CBD for sampling and just having on hand. You get $500 in product and you actually get the whole launch pack, that all the gift card codes, your Shopify website, you get all of that for free. A business for free. Woo! You literally get to get product, you get a business for free. And here I paid $20K for my schooling. I was getting ready to pay $65K to start a business. At another point, I was going to pay almost $10,000 to do my whole online courses. So I feel that I have just found absolute gold with Purium. I'm so grateful to Dave and Amy. Dave and Amy, thank you for your generosity, and thank you to Sarah for introducing me to this. And we're going to be wrapping up here pretty soon, you guys. This was really what I wanted to share with you, is just that I know what it's like, and I think so many of us are suffering from being in that place of feeling trapped in our lives, feeling trapped in our economic status, feeling just trapped in our jobs, and really feeling like there are no other options. And so I just feel so happy and passionate and in gratitude to be able to share that another way is possible. Another way is possible, that you do have the freedom to choose, that you do have the freedom to create whatever it is that you want to create in this life. And a lot of times that starts with taking a leap and saying yes to something new. And that certainly was what this experience was for me. And I just have loved every day of it. It's been truly one of the greatest gifts in my life. We joke all the time that it is a personal growth experience disguised as a business opportunity, or even some might say a spiritual growth experience disguised as a business opportunity, which it certainly has been for me. So I'm just feeling really blessed to be a part of our community right now. And we have some really big things planned for the new year. And so excited to welcome a whole lot more people into our community so that we can empower ourselves back into our own personal sovereignty and really help shift the planet back into a place of healing and unity and love. That is my vision, and I'm really excited for those who are going to join us in that. So thank you guys for being here. Be sure to get back to whoever invited you, just to chat more and get started with us and try this for yourself. All right. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll be talking soon. Okay. Bye.